Welcome back everyone. Today we've got something truly fascinating lined up for you. We're diving into water element leaders, adaptability and wisdom. Often, when we think of leaders, we picture strong, assertive figures. But what if I told you the most effective leaders are like water? It might sound a bit unconventional, but water leaders skillfully navigate uncertainty and change.
That's really intriguing. I've honestly never thought about it like that before. So, are you suggesting that just being flexible and adaptable is enough to be considered a good leader?
Exactly. You're spot on. Adaptability is essential. Think of water like the ultimate problem solver. Imagine a river coming face to face with a boulder. Instead of crashing against it, the river flows gracefully around the obstacle. That's how adaptable leaders navigate challenges, discovering innovative solutions along the way.
Oh, so it's like, thinking outside the box, right? But what happens when things get really chaotic? Like, if a team suddenly has to pivot, do water leaders just know what to do instinctively in those moments?
Absolutely. This is where their intuition shines. Water leaders rely on their instincts to guide decisions, especially during chaotic times when the data may be unclear. For example, think of a sudden market shift. They assess the environment, feel the currents, and make choices that may not be immediately obvious.
That sounds intense. So do they need prior experience or some kind of knowledge to sharpen that intuition?
Great follow-up. While experience certainly helps, it's about being aware and sensitive to your surroundings. Picture a seasoned sailor navigating through dense fog. They lean on intuition and subtle cues, rather than just reliance on visibility alone. Through time and practice, these leaders become finely attuned to their environment.
I see. So it's similar to that saying I've heard, trust your gut. But how do they also foster creativity within their teams if they're so focused on overcoming challenges?
Excellent question. Water leaders aren't merely about survival. They focus on thriving too. By fostering a safe space for their team, they promote creativity and unconventional thinking. Imagine inviting a diverse group of fish into your pond. The variety of ideas leads to richer innovation. They may introduce brainstorming sessions or experiment with unconventional solutions to spark breakthroughs, even amid chaos.
Wow, that's such a cool analogy. So it appears there's a balance, right? They need to manage chaos while simultaneously encouraging those creative juices to flow.
Precisely. That aligns with their long-term vision. Water leaders don't just react, they also strategize for the future. By harnessing their wisdom and foresight, they anticipate challenges, identify opportunities, and guide their teams towards sustainable success. They're like navigators charting a course through the mountains ahead, ensuring everyone is on board for the journey.
Right. So it's like they're ensuring the entire crew rows in the same direction, even when the waters get rough? That's a great perspective.
Exactly. It's all about cohesion and collaboration, steering the ship wisely through calm waters and storms alike. This holistic approach guarantees they're not just reacting but also proactively guiding their teams towards success.
This is so fascinating. But, what happens if a water leader has a team member who's skeptical or resistant to change? How do they manage that?
That's a classic scenario. Water leaders often view resistance as an opportunity to engage deeper. They might approach that team member with empathy, seeking to understand their concerns while initiating dialogue to ease them into change. Think of it like a gentle stream carving through rock over time. It's about building trust to flow harmoniously towards a shared goal.
That's beautiful. So it's really about nurturing relationships and creating a supportive atmosphere, right?
Exactly. When you cultivate that sort of environment, you encourage not only acceptance of change, but enthusiastic participation, and that, my friend, is where the real magic happens in leadership.